Hello friends, today I will tell you our consistently regressive economy. Unemployment in rural areas is rising at an alarming rate since about 93-94. Our villages have become stigmas of harrowing human sufferings, sorrows and maladies, which are gross human rights violations. Government expenditures are mounting and financial deficits rising unbounded. As the coverage of impoverished increases to more poor families, school children and individuals under the various relief schemes, so shall increase the extravagance and the financial deficit. It shall cause inflation to rise and the value of the rupee to diminish. Non-performing assets (NPAs) are a liability to our bankers and are rising at an alarming rate. They were rupees 2 lakh crore by March 2013 and have jumped to rupees 6 lakh crores by 2016 and rising. A very alarming situation indicating slowing down of industries. NPAs are financial burden on the nation and a reflection on our regressive economy. It calls for an urgent need for the government to look into the problems that our industries and businesses are afflicted with and address the same on an urgent basis. Our internal and external debts are galloping unbounded and stood at rupees 56.97 lakh crore during 2008-2009, as deduced before, and reached a frightening rupees 117.64 lakh crore by 2014-15, which is more than double of what it was 6 years ago. The debt burden per head that was about rupees 50,000 during 2008-2009 almost doubled by 2015 to rupees 92,000. Similar is the situation of external trade deficit and BOP, balance of payment, etc. Unless we control it, it may land us in a debt trap once again as it did during 91-92, when we had to pledge our gold to meet our balance of payment liabilities. It also sent the rupee tumbling. Inflation diminishes the purchasing power of the rupee and leads to devaluation. During 2012-13, it crumbled to a staggering low of rupees 56-57 to the dollar, compared to about rupees 42-44 during the previous years. The downfall is continuous. It stood at over rupees 61 to the dollar during 2014 and over rupees 67 by 2015. Our huge fiscal deficits, internal and external debts as a percentage of GDP are amongst the highest in the world. A consistently regressive economy, slowing down of industrial growth, rising fiscal deficits and unabated inflation and a dwindling rupee are indicators of a regressive economy. The then Finance Minister, Mr. P. Chidambaram's statement that foreign investments, FDIs and FIIs is not an option, rather a necessity, is an alarm bell for our dangerously degenerating and continually aggravating financial vulnerability. The government's raising cap up to 100% on FDIs in certain industries is like selling one's utensils to buy medicines. I call it treatment of the symptoms rather than cure of the disease. One may wonder for how long India can sustain itself in this manner and on borrowed money. India's corporate sector is worried. 2015, how the government is going to fund the ongoing infrastructural projects and the projects in the offing for the likely consequences of FDI in agriculture. Please refer the book. Friends, it was a brief account of our vulnerable economy. Next, I will take up a new topic. Till then, thank you and goodbye. K.C. Agrawal.